sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach Ben Johnson. His guys ready for what could be a tough one and perhaps a playoff preview come January. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
This one down the field for Freiermuth. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
You have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10 at the 50.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another.
On 1st down, it's Swift. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
Down at the 30.
It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, here's Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, he works his way in and a big milestone sack. Number 50 in his career. On 4th down, it's Kairos Santos on for the Bears field goal. His kick is good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. Play action now with Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12
1st and 10.
And the Steelers, first down.
A give, and here's Johnson. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Ruben hit the light. There for the tackle. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch made. That's Woods. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's good for the Steelers.
Rodgers now. He'll swing this out to Johnson.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd...
It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Alex Highsmith. He gets in to record his 2nd sack here in the 1st quarter. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one's over the middle and into the hands of Zacchaeus. 3rd down and 3.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, the Bears send out their 2nd-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Gervon Dexter. In for the sack, he registers number 14 on the year. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that 1st kick. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 26-yard line.
37. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Escaping to his left. That is caught. What a throw. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Makes the score Bears 10, Steelers 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here comes a toss, right, and here comes Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He's got his man complete to Johnson. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
At the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and they get 6 yards. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First down for Aaron. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Gainwell. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's fired. And he's into the end zone. Pat Touchdown, Steelers.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Bears 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll go. Williams hit, and he loses the football. One of the Steelers has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Bears 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This drive will begin with a run by Swift, and he'll get about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Alex Highsmith. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Williams to throw on second down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Steelers.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
On
line.
first and 10, here's Rodgers.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. The defense could not bring them down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage.
A gain of 2 brings up
Second down, 8 yards to go. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now Rodgers. Metcalf, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. He'll come up to third and 3. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Brings up second and goal.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case,
open man, he's got it for the touchdown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. Alex Highsmith, what a half he's putting together. 4 sacks now in the ballgame. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Williams. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Third and long. Here's Williams. A pass taken in by Johnson. And it'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's their punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the big tight end, fire move. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 37-yard line.
2nd and inches. From the gun, Rodgers. That one good for 29. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the 1st half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the 2nd half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this 2nd half. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Here's Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Complete to DeAndre Swift.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And the Steelers.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Another run here with Johnson. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
For a Steelers 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action now with Rodgers. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Bears offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Give up the middle with Swift. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Alex Highsmith just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
The 3rd down pass. The tackle by Alex Highsmith. A 9-yard loss on the play. It's 4th and goal.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit that they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers.
At the 47.
Taking off.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
7-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 4. Now it's Johnson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
First down for Aaron. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 17.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. Throwing, Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 31.
Here's a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
To throw is Williams. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Here's a third down and 4. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10.
Throwing again. Williams. Throw right side. Caught by Odunze. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Steelers 34.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
For Chicago.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 1. On play action, Rodgers. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to third down. Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bears 20.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 37 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Joey Porter Jr., just like his old man used to do it, works his way in to record the sack. Williams to throw on second down. A throw on the move is caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Third and 7.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
The man left side, that's Zacchaeus. And he will score! Olamide Zacchaeus. Touchdown, Chicago.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
From the gun, Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on third down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, looks like he over the seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game. I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Back at the 42.
Here's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Here we go. This is 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Steelers offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Again, left side here for Johnson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. 3rd down and 3. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. Here we go. One final play. Moving to his right, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. Bye.